tonight because Frome are no mugs, are they?
No, they're in a position they don't want to be in. We knew they're going to they'll be well organised and scrapping for every ball out there. So yeah, we didn't have the best of starts for our own personal sort of performance, but yeah, 3 points all important, and yeah, up to 49 points.
Don't matter how you get the points, does it? This stage of the season, you know. Somebody said to me that they've got 9 games to go. If we win them all, we'll win the playoffs. Well, yeah, okay, fine, but that's another win. So you've got to take it, haven't you? Yeah,
I mean, as a group, all we want to do is get as many points on the board as we can. 2 back-to-back wins, which is great. 2 clean sheets, so positives. Yeah, the previous 6 games didn't quite go to plan, and yeah, didn't get as many points on the board as what we'd hoped for and what we'd have liked. But yeah, you can't ask for that. 2 great wins.
Season is far from over because you've got the younger players coming through now, and they're very exciting players. Craig Feeney, I thought tonight, had a longer run and was very, very impressive. Luke Roberts did a different job tonight. He's been impressive as well. And there's something for the Totton people to actually watch. And they do get goals here. Like I said before, not always in the right end, but you get entertainment.
Yeah, I mean, again, another win at home. I think that's 12.
Yeah,
12 at home now. I think it's a big plus on the goal difference at home. Obviously, we haven't been able to perform like that away from home for one reason or another. But yeah, the younger lads, as you mentioned, I mean, Craig Feeney's come in. Looks like he's played at this level all of his career. He's 20 years old, and he looks a very good prospect. Luke Roberts again. Done a different shift, and he's a centre forward ended up playing right wing back today. I remember seeing him in the bottom corner down there with sort of 10 minutes to go and getting a block in, and yeah, absolutely great for Totton and for the people supporting as well.
You weren't here when I was interviewing Darren Perrin just now, so let's just quite innocently cover the things which everyone's talking about. The first thing everyone's talking about is the referee, or we'll leave him out of it, but he was instrumental in all the arguments tonight for his performance. First of all, Craig Feeney, I think it was, denied his debut goal for Totton. Can you just talk through the way you saw that, please? Was it an offside? Was it an offside? Was it too late?
We saw the build-up, and it went on for some time, 45 seconds to a minute. Craig is one session of football. We've kept the ball. We've worked the ball from the left out to the middle, I think, into Carl Pettifer, and went out to Luke Whitley, down to the right flank, and obviously we scored a goal. And obviously the referee has gone and spoken to the linesman and pulled it all the way back, even though he told him to put his flag down to play on. He's pulled it back for the original offside. So yeah, I mean, it was 1-0 at a time.
What counted for me was when the ball went in the net, the linesman signalled a goal.
Yes, yes.
And then it all sort of went back.
I know, very, very confusing for everyone. I think if you wind it all the way back, that it was offside to start with. Yeah, he come over and apologised whilst the game was going on, and after the game as well. So to be fair, if he's got it wrong, you can't argue with the fellow making an honest mistake, and he's held his hands up, and thankfully for us, we still managed to go and win the game 2-0.
Not surprisingly, you all have a different view of the Ryan Hill situation. Been booked once.
Yeah.
I heard you shouting, you missed a foul up here, ref. And shortly afterwards, he goes in for a second tackle. Darren Perrin said he should have walked for that. What's your view on that?
Well, I think the first thing, there was a clear foul. There was a push on Luke Roberts, which everyone missed, so okay. I think what helped was the foul was again directly in front of their dugout, which was a couple of yards from the obviously they're a vocal bench anyway. And I can see from their point of view that the foul happened pretty much within minutes of the original offence, which gave Ryan a yellow card. So to happen so quickly, were they both yellows? Possibly the first one. I think the second one is a free. You can't go around giving yellow cards for every trip on the playing field. I think it's one thing that's led on, and it was so close together, and it's in front of their bench that obviously they wanted to have the advantage for us to play with 10 men. So,
well, in spite of all that, Ryan Hill now misses 2 matches. He's got his 10th for the season. And that is 1 week behind mate Ross Bottomley. So a little bit of thought now, but seeing what we saw out there tonight, with the players who came in, it's not going to be too much of a problem, is it?
No, I think this last week is giving everyone a lift. So, you know, unfortunately, Johnny Davies limped off, but Saturday you saw him. A fit Jonathan Davies is on fire. Steph Brown we've managed to secure for another month. Craig Feeney has come in and his added strength. We've managed to take Richard Gillespie out today because he's got a calf strain, and all of a sudden you've got Mike Gosney, who's going to play 45 minutes for the reserves this week, getting close to fitness. So all of a sudden there's a bit of depth there that we haven't had in the previous sort of month to 6 weeks with players, and people can't see illnesses and injuries where players aren't firing on full cylinders is what they like. But now we've managed to have a bit of depth to the squad, and I think it's given all the players a lift as well, definitely before Saturday, and they're actually looking over the shoulder now, knowing that they've got to be 100% right, because if not, there'll be a player there. Chris Mason's coming today, Jamie Rudd never lets us down. There's a good bit of depth now in the squad, in the 16, whichever 16 there is.
Choice of luxurious options, I think they call it. So, come Saturday, we're against an up and down side in St Albans, aren't we? Away, which is not our favourite place to play football. You've got options now. Following tonight's game, we know Jonathan Davies limped off. Is there anybody else who's picked up any injuries?
James Coots was struggling, and 5 minutes into the second half, his hamstring was very tight, and again, I had no option but to pull James off. So we'll assess him on Thursday, check him out, and if need be any fitness tests or whatever Saturday. But with the players chomping at the bit to wear their jersey, then we'll make sure we have a fully fit team that takes to the pitch at St Albans.
Speaking to their secretaries today, they think the season's over for them, which is good news for us. We like playing away at teams. We start with Saint, if you remember. We went to St Nate's, a superb performance. Let's hope we can do it again. Yeah,
no, definitely. We need 3 points. We need 3 points, and we need all this talk about this away record. And we've come off the back of 2 great wins, 2 clean sheets, and hopefully a fit squad. And it's going to get 3 points.
Well, whoever turns out will do their best.
They will. Everyone will give 110%. Yeah.
So if you can't come to where are we going? St Albans Saturday, then you can listen in either on your own computer or come into the club, have a pint in your hand, and listen to it with your mates on Stag Live. So hope to have you as an audience in one form or another. Then the boys would like you along to support them because they love it. They loved it on Saturday with such a big crowd.
Yeah, fantastic.
And they love it away from home too.
Yeah.
So the Stag Live is second choice. Thanks very much, Chris.
Cheers, Alec.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.